I think a huge strength in our high school community is just the sense of community itself. Basically, over the summer, I formed like a whole new group of friends that I wouldn't have met if it weren't for like houseboats or like the beach bonfire or like other activities.
We value community because we believe that it's biblical and we believe that the students need it. They need support, they need friendship, they need each other, and they need adults.
I love that my kids want to come to youth group. They're excited about Madhouse. They're excited about the once a month Fridays that they can do reindeer hunts at the mall or just the different activities where they can make new friends and learn about God at the same time.
No, but our small group just gives us an opportunity to focus more on the Bible with, some of our best friends, getting to know God better on a weekly basis.
Well, first of all, we have like a huge feast of food, which brings us all together, and then we end in prayer, and we all feel like we learned something about God.
We can all be together and have fun while still learning about God, so it's a lot of fun.
The best part I enjoy about the youth group for my son Casey is that it gives him a place of belonging. It gives him a place to really connect with God and other youth of his age to really feel that connection. But more importantly, it gives them service outlets to really show their faith to more than just this church community, but for the others in the community around us.
Another one of our values is service. We believe it's so important to teach students how to serve children, how to serve their peers, serve their families, serve their community, and serve the world that we live in.
Well, I did the Christmas show because I love acting and singing, and I thought it was a really great way to show my love of God doing what I like to do.
Going to Mexico is so cool. It's like the greatest experience ever because you're away from everything, so you're not distracted by anything. You can just really connect with God and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about the difference between being a follower and being a fan, and learning the difference between those two and where I am in that process of becoming a follower or deciding to stay a fan or wherever you are in that process.
One of our core missions is discipleship, and we do that on Sunday mornings in the Madhouse. For about a half hour, students meet with adult leaders. They study the Bible, they review questions on the scripture, and then they also have a discussion time along with an application where we teach them.
I really like this series we've been doing. They've been so applicable to my life, and I really especially love Not a Fan because it really inspired me in my daily life to really be a follower of Jesus.
The difference that I see in this ministry than I saw in my high school ministry was the leader to student ratio, actually. And I see a lot of students seriously and intimately connecting with different leaders, and that is huge.
I think of adult leaders and being involved. As an adult, I know I have a story and a faith walk. and lessons that have been learned. And so I think it's fun to get involved with students and encourage them along the way.
The highlight is just being around these girls. I don't have children myself, and so I sort of missed this stage of raising kids in this time of their lives. And I love how honest they are and how willing they are to be open with one another and to really study the word of the Lord.
All I can say is it's been a real blessing for our whole family because they've learned so much. There have been just wonderful mentors involved in the youth program. So many people willing to teach and give their time to our kids, and it's made a huge difference for them when they go away to college.
Well, I think the coolest thing about all the leaders here is that they're like all people you can look up to, like they're all role models. And so when you're in like a situation, you think like, how can I like emulate like Tim or Malia or someone like that? And it definitely helps.
It's a good chance for serving for a ministry, and I do it because I'm always amazed by the things I can learn from these young men. And I'm amazed to see these young men explore their faith, take it seriously, and have a good time doing it.
Letting me be who I am, and they let me take leadership opportunities, and they let me learn to grow, and I don't feel stifled at all, and I don't feel out of place, and I feel like my gifts and my strengths are being used, and that's a really big deal.